it's gonna be a tougher fight for Holly, I think. Megan Anderson can fight. To me, it's if she can avoid that clinch. You know, Holly is deceptively good in the clinch. And comes up with better game plans. So I think the clinch work and the inside game is going to be Holly's. But if she stays on the outside, then it's all going to be Anderson. So I don't know. That's an interesting one. That's one of the ones that's harder to pick just because of how really good is Megan Anderson.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good matchup when I saw that come out. I think Megan, she did really well in Invicta FC. I'm interested to see how she does kind of in the next level. But I think Holly Holm takes that. I just think Holly has a little bit more experience, and I haven't really been able to see what Megan does against a higher level of competition yet. So I think Holly pulls that one out.
I would say Holly, just because her footwork is so good and she's so experienced. Like, she really has so much experience, not just in the UFC, not just in MMA, but all her boxing and kickboxing experience. And she's quite a good defensive wrestler, and it's really hard to get your hands on Holly. So I don't know, but Megan is really big, and so I don't know if that's going to be a factor. Holly fought Cyborg, though. Like, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Like, I don't know. I just think Holly's going to walk away with it just based on her footwork and her experience. But I don't know. I don't know Megan. Like, I haven't really seen her fight very much. And she's been out for so long. It's like, at this point, it's anybody's guess.
That's a really good matchup, but I've always been a really big fan of Holly, so that's where I'm hoping for it to go.
I like Megan. Yeah, I really like her style. I like her attitude. But I just think Holly Holm is too veteran, too conditioned, too strong. And I mean, it's a new hungry fighter against an old veteran fighter, and I think Holly's got it. Just with it's Megan's first fight in the UFC. You don't know how she's gonna perform. I haven't seen her perform in a while, but I just got to give it to Holly.
Yeah, no, obviously Holly Holmes is no threat, but I think Megan's the taller, bigger fighter, and she can impose that. It's obviously one of the aspects is she's had some time off for the last little bit, so hopefully that's not an issue, and I really think it's good to have another addition to the 145.
I can't wait. I'm excited about that fight. I want to say it's going to be a very tough fight for Megan Anderson. Holly's very seasoned, and she's fought the best of the best. I think Holly, but I love Megan, and hopefully she'll be able to go out there and perform and prove me wrong. Who knows?
Oh, actually, I know that Anderson chick, and I would say that's a hard one. I'd probably say Holly Holm. Anderson's a beast, though.
That fight in particular, I feel like those girls should be paid a flat rate because they're both such great strikers. And I don't really care who wins or who loses. I just know it's going to be a really good fight, like a good technical striking fight. But I don't really know. Like, honestly, Holly has a lot more. I think she has a lot more experience in the cage. Megan's taken quite a layoff since she's been having issues with I think her visa or whatever. But I love watching Megan fight. Like, she's a freak of nature. Like, she's a breeder. Like, she's got an insane, awesome, tall, lean, muscular body. But so does Holly. I think it'll be a good fight. I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. I want them to fight.
Yeah, don't know too much about Megan Anderson, but I've seen Holly Holm fight a bunch. Obviously, she took out Ronda Rousey. She has really great kickboxing. It's hard to say because I don't know much about Megan, but I would just go with Holly just based off of what I've seen so far.